Dungeon mapping is a skill, an art form if you will, and making a map of a dungeon is one heck of a challenge for a player. It can so easily go wrong. Have you ever been in this situation? Dungeon Master. You open the door, the room is 20 by 30 feet. There is a door at the far end. Player? No, that's not right. There isn't space for a room that big. So there you have it. There has been a mistake in the mapping process. But what do you do? Does the Dungeon Master make you redraw your map by redescribing all the rooms? Does he redraw the map for you, just rip it out of your hands in contempt and disgust and draw it? Do you throw in the towel and just give up on mapping? No, you shouldn't. Part of the adventure, if you like, of going through a dungeon is the possibility of getting lost and confused. What you have to do is change the way you're doing your maps. So here's my method of mapping. Keep in mind that role-playing is a game of ideas, concepts that we all stitch into a story. So what we need to do is to make a map of the ideas, not a map of the rooms. When the Dungeon Master describes a 20 by 30 room, we don't need to draw a 20 by 30 room. We only need to know that there is a room, and maybe that it's 20 by 30. So here is a map of ideas that happens to be a dungeon too. The entrance has two exits, east and west. The west door leads to what appears to be a dead end, but there is a door in there too that leads south, and that leads through to a room where there are orcs. To the east was another corridor which had three exits, two south and one which was concealed. The concealed exit led to a library. But note that as we went through this dungeon, we didn't explore the south exits first. I left them there as stubs, just little lines to be filled in later. We went through the orcs, along a corridor and found the throne room. Later we went back and checked out the two doors leading south. Quite obviously we didn't have room on the map for the extra rooms, but that didn't matter because this is a map of ideas. So I just jumped the line connecting the two ideas of rooms over the other rooms. By noting the ideas of rooms, you can keep your map intact without all of the tedious use of graph paper and all of the necessary mistakes that go along with that. Map ideas, not rooms.